Hello everyone, Crystal here again for day 6 of 100 Days of Poetry. Today is Thursday, the 30th of April 2020, and today's selection comes from another Irish poet. This is one of my personal favourite poets, and the poem I'm going to recite is also a worldwide famous song made famous by many artists here in Ireland. The poet is, of course, Patrick Kavanagh, and the poem, or should I say song, which it is on Raglan Road. And Raglan Road is a physical place, believe it or not. It exists in County Dublin here in Ireland. And the speaker recalls a love affair that he had with a young woman while walking on a quiet street. Although Patrick knew that he would risk being hurt if he initiated the relationship, and he did so anyway. The poem itself was first published in the Irish press on the 3rd of October 1946, under the title then of The Dark-Haired Miriam Ran Away. Funny enough, Peter Kavanagh, who is Patrick Kavanagh's brother, said it was written about Patrick's girlfriend Hilda, but to avoid embarrassment, he used the name of Peter's girlfriend Miriam in the title. Her real name was Dr. Hilda Moriarty. She was then a medical student in Dublin, but she was from County Kerry, who later married Dona O'Malley, the Irish Minister for Education, as it were. Their son is the actor Dara O'Malley. In 1987, Hilda Moriarty was interviewed by the Irish broadcaster, RTE, here in Ireland, for a documentary about Kavanagh called Gentle Tiger. In the interview, she said one of the main reasons for the failure of their relationship was that there was a wide age gap. She was only 22, whereas Kavanagh was 40. Yeah, isn't that something? So later, as time went on, Raglan Road, originally written as a poem, transpired into one of the world's greatest well-known songs. And it has been sung by many artists all over Ireland, including the Chieftains, the Dubliners. But many people today associate this with the unmistakable distinctive voice of Dublin's own Luke Kelly. So this is Raglan Road. I hope you enjoy. On Raglan Road on an autumn day, I met her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger, yet I walked along the enchanted way. And I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of the deep ravine where the Queen of Tarts still making tarts, and I not making hay. Oh, I loved too much, and by such and such is happiness thrown away. I gave her gifts of the mind, and I gave her the secret sign that's known to the artist who have known the true gods of sound and stone. And the word and tint I did not stint, for I gave her poems to say, with her own name there and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of May. On a quiet street where old ghosts meet, I see her walking now. Away from me so hurriedly, my reason must allow. That I had wooed not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angel woos, the clay he'd lose his wings at that dawn of day. Such a beautiful song to come from a poem. And as I'm sure many people heard of Raglan Road, it's one of the best love songs, I believe, ever written that came from an original poem. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward, as always, seeing you again tomorrow for day 7 of my 100 days of poetry. Until then, take care.